Developing tonight, a flurry of new laws that will have a major impact on Central Florida and the state as a whole. They have now been signed by the governor.
Surrounded by supporters in South Florida, Governor DeSantis signs multiple bills, including one that restricts the way race-related issues can be taught in schools and in the workplace.
The other would end Disney's control of Reedy Creek and other special districts across the state.
But we start with Florida's new congressional map, which the governor says he also signed today. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Lisa Bell. Opponents have vowed to take their fight to court after state lawmakers approved the redistricting map during a special session this week. It was redrawn by Governor DeSantis after he vetoed the original proposal from state legislators. The governor's map would increase Florida's GOP representation in Congress and dismantle 2 districts that are now held by black members of Congress. DeSantis and other GOP lawmakers claim the map is neutral on race and party affiliation.
Members, this is not. We need a formal recess.
Democratic House members think differently, taking control of the House floor yesterday to delay the vote, calling the new boundaries racist. The bill ultimately passed, but they're vowing to fight it tooth and nail. News 6's Amanda Castro is here with more on the lawsuit that was just filed.
Governor Ron DeSantis signed his congressional map into law, and it's already facing legal challenges. Several voting rights groups announcing a lawsuit on Friday, saying the map approved by the House and Senate during this week's special session doesn't comply with state redistricting laws.
What you have seen from the governor has been thug-like behavior. He is clearly violating the law.
State Senator Randolph Bracey, surrounded by fellow members of the Legislative Black Caucus, denouncing the map, calling it unconstitutional, saying the map changes 2 majority black districts, District 5 in North Florida and District 10 in Central Florida. State Representative Camilla Brown says the map reduces black representation from 4 congressional seats to 2.
What we're doing by diminishing it is really silencing the folks.
But State Representative Randy Fine disagrees, saying the maps are constitutionally compliant and this isn't a matter of reducing minority representation.
They believe you should get the percentage of seats of people who look like you or act like you or vote like you. That's not our system in this country. We have single districts and people in those districts vote.
Bracey adds this important issue was overshadowed by the bill the governor also signed into law on Friday that dissolves Disney's Reedy Creek Improvement District.
I believe that the Reedy Creek bill and dealing with Disney was designed, the timing was designed that way to overshadow what he was doing with the maps. I think that was clear.
As of now, no hearings have been set in that lawsuit against the governor's map. But the big question is, how long will this take to play out in the courts? Qualifying for Congress starts in June, and lawmakers on both sides of the aisle say we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Reporting in Orlando, I'm Amanda Castro, Getting Results, News 6.